अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आई एम तोराज हरल फ्रॉम BFL कंसल्टेंट्स। आपके साथ समटाइम्स इसी तरह से ऑनलाइन मुलाकात होती है जब हम आपके लिए बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ लेके आते हैं और कुछ ऐसे गेस्ट लेके आते हैं कि आपको फॉरेन एजुकेशन के हवाले से बहुत सारी मिथ्स क्लियर हो जाएं और बहुत सारी कन्फ्यूजन्स आपकी दूर हो जाएं। So today I am lucky enough to introduce you Mr. Whitfield from the University of Hertfordshire. He is a Deputy Manager to the International Recruitment at the University of Hertfordshire. Thank you for coming, Mr. Mark Whitfield. So how do you see Pakistan so far?
Absolutely. I mean, Pakistan is absolutely phenomenal. It's such a welcoming country. Fantastic students, fantastic food, and fantastic hospitality.
Lovely. So, as you know about how the last intake has been to the students in Pakistan, students are now in a sort of a doubt that either they should be applying for the UK or not, how the visa outcomes are going to be. And when it comes to my table or it comes to the table of our team, they do explain it that it's not about the UK, it's about you yourself. How do you present yourself? Of course, every university like you is interested in a quality student. So how would you see to address such fears of the Pakistani students?
Absolutely, it's a fantastic question. And you're absolutely correct. It's about quality. And students need to be able to demonstrate that they are a quality student. Yes. Pakistan has some fantastic students. We're very proud at Hertfordshire to say that our Pakistani student community are absolutely amazing students who go on to do fantastic things. We have an alumni here today who graduated and is now beginning his career in Dubai, working as a marketing director. Who I met just a moment ago. What we're looking for really at Hertfordshire certainly is students essentially being able to understand why they're coming to the UK to study at the university, about their future plans and how doing a degree with us links into their career aspiration. I understand January was challenging, I think, for pretty much most students. However, we are confident that Hertfordshire right now is here in Pakistan. We're in your office in Faisalabad, supporting our students and actually working with you guys as experts in your field, as one of the top leading agents in what you do. We're actually working with you guys and the students because, like I said, the students are good quality students. It's just they need to be able to demonstrate that when they're having the UKVI interview, for example. They need to be able to demonstrate that and link it to their future careers and why they're coming to study in the UK and what they intend to do afterwards.
So as you tell me, I think that it's a matter of being more compatible with the system of the UK education while applying for the visa, and that would make it very easy for the students to get the visa.
Absolutely. I mean, look, the University of Hertfordshire has a long-standing reputation for being a careers-led university. We're also in the UK's top 50 British universities with Guardian rankings. For us, it's always been about quality, and we're proud to say that the students we have on campus studying with us are good quality students who go on to achieve fantastic careers. And what we're looking for now, particularly within Pakistani students, is, they do need to be able to demonstrate this essentially. Students need to be able to explain in great detail why have they chosen to study, for example, media management or international business management or computing and analytics or cybersecurity. They need to be able to not just explain why they're coming to study this, but how this will actually help them in their long-term plans, their career, their progression, their future plans. They need to be able to explain this in great detail, And that's what we're looking for in students. But there is also another expectation, which is basically time. Yes, I'm not going to pretend that there hasn't been delays with the UKVI. I'd say those delays have been quite sporadic.
Yeah.
Students applied and got the visas within 4 days.
Yeah.
Some got the visas within 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Some never got a decision at all.
Yeah, even with the priority application.
Even with paying for priority. So I think realistically, my advice to Pakistani students as well is time. Really, it's not a last minute. Students need to be thinking about their studies now. They need to be making the preparations, and they need to be working with the likes of BFL. They need to be actually working with experts who understand the application process, who understand the compliance, to actually get them not just an offer, but also to go through the compliance stages of the pre-CAS and the visa application as well. But time is essential now. It is absolutely essential.
So to be sure about the successful visa applications to UK, the key is time and to be compatible with the career. So talking of a career, there has been a misconception in a society when talking of opportunities in the UK. So very frankly asking, how do you see the UK's economy at the moment for the international students, and what kind of opportunities do you think that students can still have in UK?
Absolutely. 2 questions though.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, the United Kingdom as a country has what's called the post-study work visa. Essentially, that allows students to complete their degree and stay in the UK to actually pursue an opportunity to gain experience, and that's essential. It's something that we welcome in the UK. It's exactly what students are entitled, international students are entitled to apply for. We want them to apply for it. We really do, and because that's why we're doing a degree. Having a degree now is not just about having a certificate that you hang on your wall. It's about having a CV with experience, and that's something that Hertfordshire does very well. We have the University of Hertfordshire guaranteed internships, which we offer students. It's a virtual internship that we offer students, allowing them essentially to put their knowledge into practice. We work in collaboration with companies, so major UK and global companies. We have essentially industry-informed degrees that meet the needs and standards of industries across not just business but engineering, humanities, education, for example. So the United Kingdom has this opportunity for students, and it's amazing because the UK economy is thriving. It's a strong economy. It's also a strong graduate economy as well, for graduate opportunities and students that are willing to actually, roll up their sleeves and go and pursue that. And one of the things that we do at Hertfordshire is we have our fantastic careers and employability team, and the colleagues who work in the employability centre, the careers and employability centre, are absolutely fantastic. I mean, these guys are welcoming, they're supportive, but they're experts in their field. And one thing that I want to see more for students who are watching this video now, who are hoping to come to the UK, to Hertfordshire, one thing that I want to see them doing a lot more is actually making contact with this team when they arrive, from day one. Actually going and making an appointment to work on their CV, to start looking at their career, to start looking at what happens next, where are they going next.
Perfect. So you see that there is an opportunity for the students in the UK, but for that, student has to be very proactive to the choosing a career and then to connecting to the employability department of the university. So would you like to highlight the opportunities for the students specifically at the University of Hertfordshire?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, we're a careers-led university, and our degrees are industry informed. What does that mean? That means that essentially we're working with industry to ensure that our degrees are meeting the needs of business. Students are going into the workforce with experience, but also with relevant experience that employers are looking for. We have the University of Hertfordshire internship, which is guaranteed. We have placement years built into our programs, but also we have the Careers and Employability Centre, okay, which essentially is there for students to use. It's a service that is free. Furthermore, the University of Hertfordshire also allows international students, especially Pakistani students, to actually continue using that service 4 years after they graduated.
That's great.
Yeah. So, I mean, these are the things that we're doing as a university to support our students. And one thing that we find is students that use this service, who do take advantage of this, actually secure very good opportunities after they've graduated. In fact, before they've graduated, they have something ready and lined up. Very similar to your student who I met today, who actually has thrived and is now going to Dubai to actually work as a director in marketing.
Yeah.
I mean, it all started with Hertfordshire.
Yeah, exactly. It started with Hertfordshire. We have other examples like that. I told you about our student who is working in a Barclays Bank.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, and
yes.
then we have a doctor recruited to the university. He's working with the hospital at the same time while taking a degree in MDMS program. So yes, our experience with the University of Hertfordshire and our students are, they are super satisfied. Thank you very much, Mark. One more thing you have mentioned in your answers, though, that what proactive approaches would you suggest to the students of Pakistan for securing a admission in the UK?
Absolutely, that's a really good question. I think the first one is actually to work with a reputable agent that has a direct partnership with the university. Okay, because, for example, BFL, you guys are experts. You have a partnership with Hertfordshire. Okay, so students should be doing that. Time. So, it is time. Students need to apply. They need to meet the conditions, but also as well English language. I think certainly around compliance, English language is key now. It's certainly something that you guys do as well, which is English preparation for IELTS. So that's something that students should be looking at and considering to enhance the chances of securing an offer and a visa to study in the UK. And finally, ask lots of questions is my advice to any student. Ask questions and don't be afraid of asking. You're investing not just a lot of money,
Instant time as well.
Time as well, exactly. And the rewards are amazing. The rewards afterwards are very, 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 amazing for students. But in the short term, these are my key things for students to consider and take away from experience.
Thank you very much, Mark. It was really nice talking to you. तो आज की मीटिंग के अंदर हमने मार्क से जो डिस्कशन की है, वी हैव केम अक्रॉस टू फ्यू वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स. नंबर वन इज़ आपको बिल्कुल डरने की ज़रूरत नहीं है while applying for the UK visa. There is nothing that can harm you while applying for your studies to the UK. Our direct universities are well aware of the circumstances और वो बहुत अच्छे से सपोर्ट कर रही हैं हमारे इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट्स को ताकि उनकी रिक्रूटमेंट और उनके वीज़ाज़ में किसी किस्म की कोई हिंड्रेंस ना आए. नंबर टू, जिस तरह हमें मार्क ने बताया, बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है कि हमारी इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज स्किल्स बहुत कंपैटिबल होनी चाहिए अपने कोर्स के साथ. हमारी कोर्स चॉइस हमारे करियर के साथ कंपैटिबल होनी चाहिए और ये तमाम चीज़ें हमें बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करनी आनी चाहिए ड्यूरिंग एनी इंटरव्यू ईदर इन द यूनिवर्सिटी और बाय द UK वे. I hope we have addressed a very challenging issue at the moment for the students who are wishing to apply abroad, and I hope this video will help a lot of students. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.